What's up, everybody? I'm Meridian with the Meridian organization. This is going to be my video on a breakdown of what I think is the most practical and reasonable plus-up bag for a modern Minuteman. So first I'll go over what the actual products are and then everything that's inside of it. Then after that I'll do a philosophy of use video and the way I actually employ it, a la nothing fancy style. So first off, what actually is it? It's a few different things. The main part is a Spiritus style, or Spiritus Systems Gista pouch. It's actually a knockoff one I got off Amazon, and it is surprisingly good for, I think, the $19 I paid for it. And then it's riding on an Axle Advanced Slap. I think it stands for Sub-Load Abdominal Pouch. It's pretty much a fanny pack adapter that turns any pouch into a fanny pack with the strap and a little molly panel here. It's got a Tigris board in it to give it a little bit more stiffness, and then on the sides it has additional little wings on it with a little loop so you can throw other stuff on it. Here is a little S-beaner with some electrical tape. Never have too much of that. And then the other big part of it is this board right here with these little teeth. This is from Tracer Tactical. I want to say they call it their Viper adapter panel. It's basically a Velcro delete that turns the closure system into this little Tigris tooth. So it's a little board that goes over, and then has a piece of shot cord with a barrel lock in the back so that you can tighten it up a bunch, and I've obviously got it tightened up there. But it just lets you put the little teeth in and then cinch it up. So there's no noise and there's no wear and tear on the Velcro and whatnot, and then also it just has it cinched up so it's a lot tighter. So what's actually inside of it? Got quite a few things. In the back panel here, just a simple rifle pistol insert, so 19 round Glock mag with duty ammo, 40 round P mag, so it sticks up nice and tall, easy to grab in the back there. And then I guess the other part that I forgot to mention here that is integral in my opinion is this leg strap. It's one of the T-Rex Arms mini leg straps, so it's literally just a shot cord with a little 1-inch clip here. So when you put the actual fanny pack on, you just position it in your normal spot where you would put your reloads at, and then you put this leg strap on, keeps the whole thing down, and especially with how tight some of these magazines can be in here, it just lets the whole thing stay super duper rock solid. And this leg strap, you can't really see, it's super duper thin, and I just have it rigged up in the back here. But moving on, what's actually inside of it? Multiple different things. This is a super duper heavy duty zip tie, be used for repair, but it can also be used as a restraint. So there's that. And then I've got some drink packets in there, make things tasty. That is to be run in conjunction with this Can of Provisions personal water decon kit. These right here are super duper popular right now, for a reason. They're a pretty good little product, and being hydrated is super important. And then that plays in with these because sometimes the water can taste gross on account of the purifier tablets. So making things taste a little bit better. And then also these have a little bit of carbs in them, so that can be important. A little bit of extra medical stuff, quick clot, chest seals, and probably get to the point of replacing these. These are getting a little worn down, some of the packaging is busting open. There's those. Pair of gloves, always important, and you'd be surprised how warm those little tiny surgical ones can keep you when it's chilly out. Lighter with duct tape wrapped around it. Always good to have extra tape. This is just a Unity Spark. It's good to have a little bit of signaling in there. I just keep this in here because it's Velcro, it's easy. It doesn't get turned on with the way that I use it and carry it. But signaling can be super important. And I've got another method of signaling that I sometimes throw in here. It just depends on what I'm doing. So last thing in here is a battery insert. I just got a bunch of CR123s. These are what all of my lights, weapon lights, night vision, all uses. So good to have a whole bunch of these. Can never have too many. And I assume most people watching this have at least seen the Spiritus just a pouch before, but it's loop lined on the interior, so you can put different inserts and stuff and organize it in it. And then it has another pouch back here. So there's the general breakdown. And so for the philosophy of use, the way that I use this is I just have it in my car most of the time as a backup kit for different stuff. Stuff happens. So my normal EDC, I just have a Glock 45 and then a multi-tool that I carry. Sometimes I have the rifle, sometimes I don't. But if something bad were to happen, or the place that I live is pretty rural, so something to break down car-wise, that sort of thing, just having a little bit of medical stuff on me is great, and then also some ability to purify some water. I always have water bottles in the car, and other ways to keep warm. But like I was saying, just the main use is throwing it over the car seat, over my headrest, so that I have some extra gear should I come upon a car crash, should I come upon, you know, XYZ. Do a lot of hiking out here too in the place that I live. So just having, you know, something prepped up and ready for a little day trip is always nice. Of, you know, oh, hey, going out short notice and just throw this on the hip real quick, have a little bit extra ammo, and then have some other essentials. So that's just the normal breakdown, all the stuff that I had in there, and it kind of depends on the season. So sometimes, right now, I usually have this stuff added in here too. There's just a contractor grade trash bag, and then this right here is a survival wrap from North American Rescue. It's pretty much just like a tarp sleeping bag, but it's lined with the Mylar stuff. Normally too, I don't necessarily just keep the rifle mag in here all the time, because like I said, I usually don't have my rifle on me. I usually just have the pistol. But when I don't have spare rifle mag in there, I put this SOAR med mag in there. These are a really cool product from SOAR Rescue. It's pretty much just an IFAK, bandage, compressed gauze, cloth tape, foil, and gloves packaged to make it in the same general form and shape as a AR mag. So take that, tuck it in there, and that's normally what I have in there. So the last other thing I guess I forgot to mention for just everyday carry to keep on my body is a tourniquet. This is a soft T wide. Want to get one of the snake staff systems, one of those extra tiny ones, but just haven't got around to it yet. So yeah, I think that this is arguably, at least in my opinion, probably the most practical thing to keep on you, or at least keep in your car, as a, you know, modern Minuteman. It's small, it's lightweight, it's not intrusive. You can throw it in a backpack, you can throw it in another bag just to have on you. It's a surprising amount of capability. All that stuff I just showed you, plus pistol mag, plus a rifle mag. So if you had a 30-round rifle mag, that brings you up to 70, and then in the pistol, that's almost 40 rounds. So in the first world, there's not gonna be a lot of problems that you can't solve with that amount of ammo, and then at least, you know, keep yourself safe and going for a little bit with the other stuff that I keep in there. So, and then if I am out and about doing a lot more traveling, sometimes just for rifle, I'm bringing one of these Shaw Concepts re-up bandoliers, 4 rifle mags. Got extra stores on the sides here with nothing in them right now. I used to carry this for duty, so I had a bunch of door stops on it. This was more of a active shooter type thing, but left them on there. Good to have door stops, keep stuff open. So if you're really needing to plus up on top of this, so you've got this normal kit right here that you're keeping on your car, throwing this in, that brings you up to over 6 plus 1 rifle mag, so that's pretty substantial. Like I said, you can definitely solve most problems with that. Always plussing up with this other stuff too, like I mentioned. More medical, so that's great. And then another thing that I've been messing around with is a second fanny pack. This one here is a legit actual Spiritus Systems GP tall, and then also on an axle slap. This is the 4 wide one, obviously. So I've been playing around with this. I have a few inserts to put like rifle mags and other organization stuff in there, and then you can fit a full Nalgene 32 ouncer in here. Plus, you know, let's say I throw all this stuff in and throw the med mag and throw a bunch of other gear into this one. Throw another can of provisions into the front and that sort of thing. More food, peanut butter packets, that sort of stuff. And then if you run this one on your front kind of on your normal hip spot where you keep your reloads, and then put this one directly behind it. That's a ton of capability right there. It's super duper comfortable. You can really get a lot done with it. So again, like I said, I just think, in my opinion, this right here is the most practical piece of kit that, you know, is very, very affordable, very attainable, and is good for the average modern Minuteman to actually keep in his car. It's small enough that it's not inconveniencing your life constantly, and it, like I said, gives you a ton of extra capability. And then especially when plussed up with this other stuff, you can have a pretty serious little kit on you and be ready to go for lots of different problems. So hope that was helpful. Hope that got some people's thoughts going on different stuff, and it's a good little piece of info. So if you got any other ideas of stuff to throw in it, or other just interesting points about this idea, this concept, or if you completely disagree with me and think that something else would be far more reasonable and a more practical kit for the average modern Minuteman, let me know down in the comments. I'd appreciate it. So thanks for watching, and if you made it all the way to the end of this, you're the real MVP. So thanks for watching all the way. All right, peace. Bye.